Thank you all for coming. Good afternoon and welcome to one of my favorite events that I've ever done and something that I've been so excited for. You know, it's been an incredible year. When you think back to how far our community has come since November 2020, we feel so lucky to be able to celebrate a couple of amazing Paralympians here today. And when I think of Tatiana and Daniel, I think of resilience. I think of hope. I think of honor. And even though we're here on a cold, rainy November, they're bringing us together. And this is exciting. And it's a reminder that no matter the challenges thrown their way, they were determined to push through and pursue their dreams. Many of us know what it feels like to have to cancel big plans, graduations, weddings, birthdays, and other life milestones. And when the pandemic interrupted our lives last spring, we learned that two people here know what it's like to have their Olympic dreams postponed. But it was such a joy this summer to finally watch our Olympic and Paralympic athletes finally compete in Tokyo. Daniel and Tatiana made the wait worth the while. And coming home with a collective 5 medals. That's huge. 5 medals. And they've been busy since then, competing in Berlin, London, Boston, and Chicago marathons, and upcoming New York City marathons this weekend. And we are so grateful to have both of you here to celebrate, and we hope that you enjoyed your time back home and were able to train a little on the great hills we have here in Howard County. You both have inspired us and just personally inspired me. I had the honor of not only talking with these two great athletes, but also meeting their moms. And I can tell you, especially today, on my mom's birthday, what it's like to meet the mom of two great heroes who have inspired us all. Thank you so much, and I have a little something here for each of you. This is for Tatiana. And I will read it very quickly because I know it's cold and raining. To acknowledge your outstanding athletic accomplishments representing Howard County and the United States of America in the 2020 Paralympics, this certificate is hereby presented on the 2nd day of November 2021 to acknowledge Tatiana McFadden, a 2020 U.S. Paralympian. Your record-breaking sports accomplishments serve as an example of resilience and determination for us all. With titles like Fastest Woman in the World, that's right, you stand out as a remarkable athletic champion. The self-determination and dedication you've exhibited encourages your fellow athletes to compete and excel, proving that challenges can be embraced and overcome. Howard County government is proud that you represent our diverse and inclusive community to the world. We wish you the best in your ongoing athletic career. And then we have one for Daniel to acknowledge your outstanding athletic accomplishments representing Howard County and United States of America in the 2020 Paralympics. This certificate is hereby presented on the 2nd day of November 2021 to acknowledge Daniel Robinchuk, another 2020 U.S. Paralympian. As you continue to thrive in your sport, you deserve our deepest congratulations for your accomplishments and for sharing your inspiring journey. Your will to compete and excel is an inspiration to athletes all over, proving that opportunities are available for us all if we work hard enough and believe in ourselves. Howard County government is honored that you call our diverse and inclusive community home as you travel the world and we wish you the best in your ongoing athletic career.
Ball, can you get behind them?
Okay.
And could you guys come forward about 10 inches? Possible? Or you'll walk down? Come right up.
Hi everybody, I'm Gwenna Herman and this is Jerry Herman. We're really excited to be here to recognize Tatiana and Daniel for all their accomplishments. It's really nice that the county is recognizing them as athletes. There's really no difference between the Paralympics and the Olympics. I mean, these guys work just as hard, put in all the long, hard training and the hours, and they deserve this recognition more than anything. We're really proud of them. I've had the honor, I was lucky enough to be one of the people that started these guys in their junior career. Daniel started at age 2, and I believe Tatiana was 6. It was after she was adopted and got all her medical care taken care of, and she was healthy enough to come and start sports. So I mean, they were with us from 2 all the way up to they were 18, graduating from high school. So they become our family. This is another son and daughter that I have. That's what the Bennett Blazers is. I'm really proud of them. They got involved in every single sport that we offered at the Bennett. And our job was to provide that for them. And they became instrumental in all of our teams. They won national championships in basketball, in sled hockey, and then in track and field. Now in basketball, they were instrumental on the court. They weren't always the best shooters. They had a time. Yep, exactly. They had the speed. They were a nightmare for any other team that we played on defense. And as I teach all of our kids that we've worked with over the years, is defense is what wins championships. So it didn't matter that they couldn't put the ball in the hoop. They stopped the other team from putting the ball in the hoop, and we had players that could put the ball in the hoop for them and stuff. And like I said, they actually both, on different years, won prep national championships, and it was because of their defensive abilities that got us there. And then we moved to the ice, and their speed again, and these were all different years because Tatiana's what, 6 years older than Daniel? I don't even, something like that. So they played on different teams. Sometimes they were together, but for the most part, their national championship teams were different teams. So Tatiana led the way for her basketball and her sled hockey teams when she was a youth player, and then Daniel came up the line and helped us keep our national championship titles in all of those sports. And then we moved on to track and field championships. And again, we were crowned national champions. I can't even count the number of years. And it was strongly in part because of these two. Because every time we went, they took first place in everything they did. And it wasn't just track. I mean, we competed in field events, shot put, discus, and javelin. They competed in swimming. We won't go with Tatiana's swimming again. It was her power. Tatiana was the ugliest swimmer in the world. Sorry, Tatiana. She was just beating up that water when she was swimming. But again, at the track national championships, they helped our team, and sometimes we had a team of 20 that went. But together, they won national championships, and I think it was there where Tatiana and Daniel discovered their love for track and racing, and then just kept taking it on from there, and obviously have had tremendous accomplishments, and the rest is kind of history. I mean, they've won Paralympic medals, their marathon championships, and the list goes on and on of all their accomplishments. And as you can tell, I couldn't be prouder of these two. I mean, obviously I was with them for many, many years, and I always continue to follow them. Usually they get a text quickly after any race or something from me, and stuff. But more importantly than any of their athletic accomplishments is the people that they are. They're amazing human beings. They're kind, they're compassionate, and they want to change the world. And there's nothing better than that. And I love you both.
First of all, I want to say thank you all for coming out today. I know it's not beautiful, it's not sunny, so I really appreciate that. And I really want to say thank you so much to Howard County. When we say there's a team behind a team, I really mean that. My journey started by my two wonderful moms who adopted me, and I got involved with a local parasports club through Gwenna and Jerry, and my parents have always believed in every single dream of mine, and my local parasports coaches believed in every single dream of mine. And when I wanted to start my Paralympic journey, they said, okay. And I've gotten throughout my career, I've gotten incredible support from Howard County. And even just coming home and training in this past couple of days, I had people honking and waving and sticking their head out the door, and they say, I never met you, but I've seen you on TV. And I'm so happy that you're out here training. And so it feels so nice to be home. I've taken a couple of classes at HUC over the summer to keep up with my curriculum, and I love coming home. And I wanted to also say thank you so much to Howard County Executive Ball for writing to me. He has written to me since 2008, and he has even written to both Daniel and I. The letters arrived in Japan, so it was awesome to open up mail and to really receive that extra support. So I just want to thank Howard County for being the team behind the team. It really does take a big group effort for athletes to be so successful, knowing that we have such a big support system. So thank you.
Oh,
You got it, buddy.
as you all can probably tell, the whole public speaking thing has been a process. But no, I'm so honored to be here, and want to thank County Executive Ball and his team for putting this on, and to you all for braving the weather and to coming to celebrate with us. Before every hilly race, I always love to come back out here and to train on the hills of Western Howard County, and it's brought back so many amazing memories of especially with my youth coaches Jerry and Gwenna, and I think we'll be forever grateful for being raised in an environment that always was concentrated on ability. And from a young age, my parents and coaches have always, they've taught me to focus on what I do have and not on what I don't. And that has been foundational in my success as an athlete. And I think that it was basically there's a goal and it needs to be accomplished, and so my job was to use what I had to accomplish that goal. And sometimes I had to get a little creative with how I used things, but the fact that my legs didn't work was never an excuse for not trying to accomplish that goal. And so I think I'll forever be thankful for being raised in just such an amazing, supportive environment, and to being taught that I can.